Hi, good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. 6:05 right now in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago as we get ready to start under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. I see Heavy is in the building. Heavy, what's going on?
I'm good evening.
Small thing we're here and here.
Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Good evening to the listeners of 91.1 FM.
Yes, sir.
Pop City.
They're going to make that mistake again.
What's up?
I get. We're dealing with it. You know, we fighting the good fight each and every single day in Trinidad and Tobago. The burning issue on the radar right now is the same HDC conversation and, you know, the procurement regulator at this point in time.
All right, just drop the background a little bit from it.
What are you hearing that so loud? I hear that soft now.
You're hearing it soft there, but it's something loud over here. I don't know why.
Right.
Yeah.
So talk to us. What's going on, Heavy? How was your day?
I had a long, stressful day.
Yes, somebody on your back again. Huh?
Of course, I have a target on my back. I have a big target on my back. Right? But I am doing the work. Right? I really came here today with nothing really to talk about because I had a busy day today. I didn't go on the media at all today. Right? I want to say good afternoon to my good friend Judson. And I want to say good afternoon to my good friend Opinion Box. He had a good show this morning with Stefan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the presenter on.
Yes.
I was wondering that when I was hearing a foreign voice. I said, "But who's this boy?" So I just say, "Good morning."
Yes,
Stefan.
he was on this morning for Mr. X. So.
All right. So
Yeah,
Opinion Box coming in then.
Welcome.
You're on radio.
Welcome.
All right. You got you the Opinion Box. So going on with you today, boy. You're good.
Yeah, man.
All right, brother. But you know, we still have that story to deal with because I really do believe right now that they've done a real good job. And I heard Stefan this morning. I listened to Stefan's program while I was heading up to San Fernando this morning. So I listened to what I could listen to. And I called him and I gave a little bit of a contribution as well, right? He typically is saying that whether or not, the opposition doing the job in calling out, you know, where they think they're seeing some issues on the line, basically, with the $3.4 billion. But a lot of activists have taken to social media today to complain and ask questions about this $3.4 billion awarded. And I know, Heavy, that you doesn't like to come and say repeat the same thing all over again, but at times that's what we need to do so that the people could understand what the truth is in the matter. And once more, the truth in the matter is that the state is paying nothing. And I saw that government, I in the group they put out a post on that, all right? And it says, setting the record straight. The fact on the $3.4 billion HGC contract, no state funds are being used. And then secondly, they said that the review by the OPR, the Office of the Procurement Regulator, is nothing new. They're just doing their jobs. Yeah. And I listened to Stefan this morning as well say the only reason why you have a regulator is because of the United National Congress. And then you had the PNM coming in and you know, putting their teeth and stuff and their claws in it so to allow for government-to-government transactions. And that's important for people to understand. The Office of the Procurement Regulator finally doing their jobs. Because in all of this, we like to pass the torch on to persons at times, right? So PNM hit UNC with this, we ask the PNM questions, all right? When I ask the OPR questions today, ironically, the Office of the Procurement Regulator, so when I asked them where was their voice in 2025, let me read the article for you, Heavy, and tell me what you think, right? Watch this. This one important. All right, here we go. So, this article is Foster Cummins, HDC contracts, right? And I want to read this article for you. I know you already know the article, huh? But I want to read this article for you. Foster Cummins, the former government minister and general secretary of the People's National Movement, has been involved in significant contracts with the Housing Development Corporation recently. It says 2 companies led by his family was awarded a total of $15.6 million in HTC contracts When was the period you think he was awarded these? Heavy. Just take a guess.
Just before elections.
Thank you very much. Just before the
just-
2025 general elections. It says here that just before the 2025 general elections, these contracts, including waste removal services, were awarded to companies like Pical Services and Revolt Investments, which have a history of doing business dealing with Foster Cummins and his family. Well, Foster Cummins' family. It says that Foster Cummins has denied any conflict of interest ascertaining to that the contracts were awarded in accordance with the rules. So, good for them. The procurement regulator didn't order a halt on a $15.6 million deal just days before the 2025 general elections. But they have problems with the government now awarding the big issue is 11 contractors, and these contractors new and all kind of thing. You're not happy people getting business in Trinidad, but regardless of, right, they're new and they now register and all kind of issues for 11 persons, and there's a tune of $3.4 billion in which the state is paying $0 of. I think I don't even think that flying over people's heads that the state is paying $0. So they say, nah, you can't engage in nothing and the state ain't paying nothing for this. And that's the conversation on social media, and they're lying. And why they order a halt on it if it is that, the state not paying anything? They ordered, let's not call it a halt, because they never ordered a halt on it. They say, let us just review to ensure that there are no red tapes involved in the allocation of any type of contracts to any of these contractors. That is ensure one of it is going to be they want to ensure that the contractors could fulfill their obligations to the government, and that's all taking place in a heavy, but people making it a big deal.
David Welch, I'm gonna teach you something this evening, and I want the listeners of Talk City to listen to what I'm about to say. The PNM in power, right, has no boundaries. There's no amount of red tape, no amount of laws, bills, OPR, procurement legislation. Nothing could stop them to do what they want to do.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
I am telling you, this OPR thing is only upon us now because the UNC in power.
Let me ask you a question.
It was non-existent under the PNM. You know when I knew about OPR?
And the passing legislation.
You know, not even when they passed the legislation. I only knew about OPR 2 years ago when I went and re-registered my company. And they told me I have to get this OPR thing. And I was like, what is that? Right? And the person who recommended me and was giving me who was helping me to get my company up and running, right, explained to me that the OPR thing, or this OPR thing, this new thing they have called OPR, every company has to get that, right?
Yeah.
But he's saying, for some reason, right, the PNM get around that. He said there's a loophole somewhere around that they get around, where they do have to go through the OPR and giving contracts.
It depends on the sum.
Right?
What did they say? It depends on the amount of money they're giving out.
I am saying
and
to
fast
you.
tracking. Yeah.
I am saying to you, they had a way of getting around the OPR.
They mentioned it in Parliament.
Mind you, right? If you have to get a box drain to build that OPR, no, I lie. Box drain and what am I smoking? Anything over $1 million, you have to get OPR, right? Or 500,000 or something. So when I read the manual, but what I'm saying to you is this: the OPR is besides the point. I want to tell you, right, that when I said to you in the early stage when you just came in that we need constitutional reform in order to fix this country. Otherwise, we go nowhere. We spend it up in mud. Right? It means that the PNM in power can do anything they want to do with the public purse. Right? Without any recourse, without any stipulation. Right? And what do you think the reason why they can do that?
You'll tell me the Constitution.
No.
I think the people.
The Constitution, right, allows anybody who have the majority, the special majority, who have win government to do that. The Constitution has that. But why you think they can get away with it so easily?
Because they put everybody in every position.
They have cleared the path of no obstacles and no red tape. They have somebody strategically put in every single office. Right? Every single person that they have in there is a PNM or affiliated to the party or they have influence on them. Right? When they used to say long ago that this is PNM country, it literally means that in order for you to get through, right, with anything in this Twin Island Republic, you had to also be a PNM to get it. Now, I will think what I'm telling you here, right? It may sound far-fetched, but this is reality I'm telling you here. Right? In the 2020 general election, right? I want to go back to that. Because today Friday, we cannot free now. I want to go back to that. 11 o'clock on the TV, when they saw the map of Trinidad and Tobago, right? 75% of the map is yellow. Right? No, don't laugh. I'm telling you. 75% of the map yellow. Right? And by 11:45,
right, somehow they win.
They win.
They conceded. Not conceded.
They won the election.
Yeah.
They proclaimed they won the election. Right?
I too was shocked. But we come back to that.
No. Let me tell you this. You can say what you want, and I can profess that we don't have free and fair elections here.
Agreed. At that time, we had no international observers as well. Huh?
You know what I'm telling you?
CARICOM.
We have no free and fair elections here. Right?
No.
Hear why I'm saying that. The person who is in charge of the EBC is a PNM.
Family.
Or a family of a PNM. Right?
You said idea.
That right there's a conflict of interest.
Have you closed my fridge door? Repeat that one more time for me, please.
The person who is in charge of the EBC, which is the Election and Boundaries Commission.
Spell out the name. Exactly.
Right?
Is that who? Family.
Right?
Family.
Listen.
Imagine that.
I will hear what I'm saying here now.
Saddam Hussein raised that as well.
Let me continue.
Let me get kicked out of the parliament for it, but go ahead, yeah.
The president of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Well, she wanted to spread.
And her whole family.
She wanted to spread the gospel.
From her husband to her in-laws to everybody.
PNM.
Right? The man who is the Speaker of the House, or was the Speaker of the House at the time.
Legit?
Right? The police commissioner.
Oh God.
The former police commissioner.
Every is Friday.
No, I'll let you know. Right? The chief of defense staff.
Oh God.
Was a PNM. Right? Because they were appointed, right, under the PNM. And as I said, the word I'm looking for here, they had the influence. Even if let me tell you how it is go. Even if they can do it, they have somebody to influence who they want. You cannot put somebody until you to talk to them first. You understand? And they running background check on you to make sure your father, your mother, your grandmother, they make sure you're properly well indoctrinated. That your body's there, the blood is body's there. Right? Now, this is the country we're living in. Right? And I am telling you, the only election the PNM lose is in 1986.
And yeah, everything went okay.
You feel the 2025 election, the PNM lose it? The election last year, you feel a lose election? They give up the country. They make unfavorable moves to lose for spite. Because they thief so much, it had no more money to thief. They leave a big mess. So they say, all right, let it come in now. Let's try and see if they can fix what we leave there. They pretend to fight the election. You really feel. Because they know their voters. Their voters won't vote for the UNC, you know. The voters will get disgruntled and just won't vote. Understand what I'm saying? A PNM voter don't vote for nothing else but PNM, you know, because you feel if you put the X by anybody else, he go dead.
Oh God! I go dead! Come on to wicked! What's going on there? Yeah. You're just sniffing the ballies there.
Right?
Sniffing the ballies.
So he rather don't vote. You understand? He go cause the PNM. But he not voted nobody else. It will be against his ancestral bloodline if he go in that boot and dip his finger for anything else but the PNM. So he just rather not go.
If you when you vote, you ain't in this house.
Right?
I'll kick you out.
So what has happened, if you're watching numbers, and I quote my brother Mr. X here who always talking about numbers. If you're watching numbers, they have their support base is around 200 and something thousand people. Hardcore. Right? When they go below that when they just lost. Right? When the supporters don't vote. Right? So you're talking about, when I talk and say the nurses, 90% of them is PNM, I'm not wrong, because most people get their job, right? Because they were in power the longest, right? They get a job through some link. It has nothing to do with education here, you know. It has nothing to do with merit, you know, how much passes you have or how much degree you have, you know. Here's about who you know and who link up with you and who is your family and who politician you know and who politician can boss a link for you. Right? Most police officers is PNM, most fire officers is PNM, most army officers is PNM, most everybody in the country is PNM who working in the public service. Especially the public service.
That's true.
Especially the public service.
PNM in power the longest.
Let me show you how this go. Right? Your grandfather or your father is a PNM. He good in the party. He know this minister. He bust a shot for you. He working in the ministry.
For life too, huh?
Right? Yeah. You get working one side. We get working ministry or education or anyway.
Yeah.
And when they get working in ministry, you know the next shot you're going to get boss? You're going to get a house. A HGC house. Right? All you got to do is make sure that your wife and your children is PNM. And you will go down dying with your boots on because PNM give you that house and your work. Who you obligated to? And then we face it. This is the country living in.
I supporting the wrong party.
Listen to me. It's not about you supporting the wrong party. That is the system we have. That is the system they built. Right? The foundation of Trinidad and Tobago democracy, right, is tainted with PNM. right? Because of Eric Williams. You understand what I'm saying? So for we to see all these things we're going through with the OPR and all them things, see all the pushback that the UNC is getting right now because they're in power.
Yeah.
Or because let me face it, the UNC ain't even do a percentage, not even 2% of the damage that PNM did to this country. But just see the people getting on worse at the UNC than they ever did under the PNM, the 10 years under the PNM.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's how to say yellow is a curse and all kind of thing. The thing is why I don't understand, or I understand it. The UNC will be under a higher level of scrutiny, right? Because they are being pushed back by more people in the public service and more people in the that the PNM still have the little minions in and out of a certain thing. So anyway, something is going on, something is going to happen. There are people in there giving information, right? It's like spies. The network huge, right? And this country, Trinidad and Tobago, will find it very difficult to prosper if somebody don't bite the bullet and say, see this, enough is enough. I'm changing it. Right? When I tell you the first time when you come here, when I had this, I tell anybody this. I don't like the idea that PNM in opposition. I said the PNM shouldn't have no seat in opposition. This must be, it's like how Tobago wipe out the PNM, have no PNM in Tobago. We shouldn't have PNM in Trinidad again at all. Right? It mustn't have a little glimmer of hope for them to rise again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I rather another party. I rather Makeda or somebody else come and be the opposition. You understand? Because that entity will do any and everything, right, to destroy this country if they're not in power. It come like if I'm not there, if I can't come back in there, I will mash it up. Right? And that is why 1990 with the insurrection, right? It's so, the word I'm looking for here, it's so controversial with regards to how the NAR fall out of favor till the NAR is no more. And the PNM rise again from 33-3. I want you to think about it. They lost 33-3 and was able to come back in 1992 after the coup. That next election, NAR only had up 2 seats. And after that, that was it. I will think about it, Think about what I'm telling you,
Good. The PNM good.
They are their best in opposition, People of Trinidad and Tobago, I want to hear what I'm saying here. The PNM are at its best when they are in opposition, not when they're in power. Because when they're in power, they have one agenda: friends, family, finances.
Thief.
Correct. Enrich them. To hell with the people. When they're out of power, is to make sure you forget. First thing, make them forget what we did when we were in power. And second, right? Say anything. Say anything. Once it doesn't have to make sense.
Say it.
Just say it. Say anything against the government. Say everything against the UNC. Say anything against whoever is ruling in. Say anything. Make any little thing, even if every little issue, turn it into propaganda and a lie. And push that agenda. I know what make it bad? They have all the media house friends behind them. You understand? To make it sound real. right? They mightn't penetrate me or you. But for the people who are not bright enough, the people who don't understand politics, people who don't even know what is propaganda, to the people who just going about their day-to-day life just trying to make ends meet, whatever song ain't good to them in the ears. Because people always want somebody to blame for the problems that they're going through, eh?
Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying?
No water in my pipe.
No water in my pipe.
$3.4 billion.
Yes. Yes. Right?
That's a lie, people.
So, no, this is what I'm saying. They want them to forget the last 9.5 years that they never do nothing. The PNM is going to come back in 2030
no,
with a clean white gong. With halo, with wings on the back and a halo over their head. Yeah, like they never do nothing. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Watch me back.
True.
I'm telling you.
And people gonna go out. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. We got a house. Kamala build back the economy. Nah, but I feel like PNM could destroy this again by 10 years. There we go. And vote.
You know how they won in 2015, right?
Yeah. Email gate and
lies, you know.
Yeah. Section 34.
Lies, you know.
I'm not gonna kill a reporter.
Yeah. It's lies, you
And
know.
the reporter live.
Listen to me. If the UNC and learn from the past mistakes, right? Let it lapse. Let it sleep on that on that little tone in when they get a picture. Let it go ahead and sleep on that now.
You see,
go ahead.
The problem too is
Go ahead.
the UNC is a people's party.
I know.
That is a problem. That's a downfall. You know that, right? I did downfall. Call your life.
Right. You see, at this point in time, the government of the day have to make it, not to say right, remind the people the election campaign. I used to listen every night with the PNM and the kind of things them did promise. Them talking about Kamala promise and Kamala promise. Kamala still continuing what it is she was promised to do.
Correct.
But everything don't happen overnight.
Correct.
Everything cannot happen in 1 year. It's a 5-year period you have. And you see nowadays, you see we who it is support the government. I mean to say sometimes they slip up. But at the same time, we cannot look at the wrong all the time. We have to look forward. And you see, this agreement for the houses to build and all kind of thing, they feel it is like sandals. How it is was we money was going there.
Exactly.
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
you
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
go ahead,
Sorry.
Tan.
Yes. Sandals was a different kettle of fish. It was our taxpayers' money
Exactly.
was going in there.
Yep.
And our land also too. Them wasn't bringing nothing. If it was so good, you think they would have pulled out just so and didn't build even though another hotel somewhere else? They figured they could fool the people all the time, but they could fool them some of the time and some of the people. Gentlemen, we support the government. I am not saying it is perfect.
It is not.
Everybody make mistake and everything slip up sometime.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there is an agreement with all the different ministry to put things in place. And it cannot happen overnight and in 1 year. Gentlemen, we are blessed to get this thing coming in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Caller, you're live. Caller, okay, go on. Caller, you're live. Caller, 622-4911, 622-4911. We're taking your calls upwards until about 45, right?
Yes.
Caller, you're live.
Yes, gentlemen, good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Well, I see the news and them backpedal on ED, boy.
Yep. The backpedaling them, but that's candlelight thing. That's one. Everybody.
No, but I find out why.
Tell us.
Because they realize ED is short for the word idiot.
All right.
Caller.
Thanks so much. I have a name for today, Heavy. I give you a name
For the what?
for today. Fridays.
Yeah.
Anything Friday.
Anybody?
Anything Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Caller, you're live.
Hi, good afternoon, David and Heavy.
Yes,
Yes,
good
brother.
afternoon.
I am putting a different spin on something. It appears that there is no opposition leader at present because all the commentary coming out of the NM is coming out Stuart Young and mainly Dr. Rowley. And I am putting you all on notice it's happening a couple of times. Because Stuart Young did not get away, they're going to kill Penny. And if you pay like that and Dr. Rowley, they're going to form a new party. And they're going to bring back Stuart Young on that different path for the PNM to contest the next election. That is what I am.
All right. Thanks so much. Caller live on WhatsApp. Go ahead. Caller.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Kingsley, David.
Well,
No, Kingsley left already.
no, you have one right.
Not
That's
Kingsley.
right.
I mean heavy
yeah.
and David.
Yeah, man.
Heavy, you capture me with that speech you make, boy.
Yes.
What way? I could have put you as the Prime Minister of this country. You know exactly what going on in this country.
Of course.
And the PNMites and them, what way? If you check something, how are people could be so foolish that the areas, all the PNM areas in a mess for all these years. And the people will still go back and keep putting them back. They go, watch me, everybody, that speech you make, you is a real Trini boy. They will have a good time.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Caller, you live. Go ahead.
I make it my business to know my enemy.
David and Heavy.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Go ahead.
Heavy, you couldn't say it better, boy. I know if Welch give you a chance to talk till tomorrow, you know. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
But it's too much wrong to talk it short, boy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have a little request. I was listening to the Honorable Prime Minister announcing something about the pension.
Yes.
If we could get somebody
We
boy,
have it. Don't
break
worry.
it down, I mean...
Yeah, we have it. We're going to do that for you in the next hour. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Nicely, man. You know to break it down in simple terms.
Yeah,
No problem.
Understood.
Right. I listen. Good topic.
Thanks so much. Caller, you live.
Heavy.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Just so that you say something and you preach. When you say when PN better or in opposition. When you see PNM in opposition.
Yeah.
PNM finances. PN will send everything they have.
You telling me?
Get back PNM back in power. Because they know when they put PNM, them have big profit again.
Correct.
Them don't care about this situation and Tobago.
Nope.
Correct.
And you make a statement that somebody when PNM in power, them control every single living thing. But you forget
Exactly.
two officers. The former CJ and the current DPP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them control
The
every
CJ, yep.
single living thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you really forget
All
the
the
CJ.
system.
Thank you,
so
brother.
much,
Thanks for
so
reminding me
much.
too.
Yeah, the CJ.
The CJ.
I went over that case. Anyway, caller, you live.
Good afternoon, my Lord. Chutney boy here, boy.
Yes, Chutney boy.
Well, God, I raising the master above, brother, and I go in with the floor, brother. Unity, one love, respect for another. My doctor, my nurse, the government, police, everybody, and all your brother.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
God bless all you.
Yeah, man.
6224911, 6224911. We're taking your calls upwards until probably 50 because the ads in now long. All right. Caller, you live. Caller.
Caller.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I want to suggest something with respect to Miss what's the call? She Bates, John Bates.
Yeah.
I want to suggest that we do a thorough investigation. But I'm hearing lots of things. I don't want to bring it out. But the fact that she did that, I want to know if she's going to shed a tear for the whole thing when she is in the witness box.
Probably.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
There is so much coming out of that the LSC investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the PNM not wanting to be honest? I mean, it's a difficult thing for them to be honest, eh? But if there is an abuse of taxpayers' money and they suffer for people who basically has been going. I've been going to all the states health system. Can't get medication.
Yeah.
The place overcrowded.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm hoping that they decentralize the health system.
Okay.
You see Port of Spain Hospital, Arima Hospital, Point Fortin, and this one in Cuba. Decentralize it. Because if you look at Sandy Grande, from Mount Hope to Sandy Grande, the people under stress have the bus route to use, so they can't complain about traffic.
Okay.
The people elsewhere have the highway down to Cuba, no street lights. And when we finish the mosquito crack, the Point 14 hospital will be available for any citizen. So they're supposed to decentralize. And you see, Idi Amin, he has to have some serious discipline. Because I realized he had a candlelight, and he had out of the about 5 institutions that the institute went to, he only had about 7 candlelights in. So somebody looked like they're out of fuse. So he ain't getting any energy.
Right.
So they had to move it. And once we populate these institutions with doctors and nurses, we got to go. I got.
Yeah, thanks so much. I think the decentralization was a plan from 2010, 2015 because they had ambulances at every fire station and they also had 24-hour medical care, correct?
Yep.
Caller, your life.
Hey, good afternoon to you, David.
Yes, sir.
Heavy.
Good afternoon, caller.
Heavy, this Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn, what's up, brother?
I cool.
Long time I hear from you, boy. You finally reach home, boy. You finally reach across.
Well,
Nice and across.
Well, I always say I know Heavy. I listen to all every afternoon, you understand?
Oh,
But, you know,
right.
I would just listen to the conversations.
Right.
But you say something, and I wanted to touch on what you say.
Right.
I think it's like 2 days ago
Mm-hmm.
about the UNC not doing enough when it comes to social media and broadcasting and destroying the PNM propaganda on social media.
Yeah.
And I listened to that program and I wanted to touch base on that program because here what Navy.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much years it have videos I post where we talking at 200,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Where I destroying the lives of the PNM.
Mm.
I don't look for nothing from the UNC, but I just do it because I know I prefer the country go into the direction for betterment.
Right.
I want to make sure that when I come to Trinidad, I don't have to be worried. I want to be safe, especially when it comes to safety in the country.
Yeah.
I want to, and when you talk about what the UNC did, you were absolutely correct. It seems like the UNC win the election, and for some reason, they have the PNM flooding social media with propaganda and lies.
Yeah.
And they're setting back. The UNC need to put somebody or some team in place where they can monitor the people who have these type of viewers who could advertise what the UNC is doing on social media and push the truth. Because if they don't attack social media in the right direction, the PNM will destroy them through the propaganda. Because Trinbagonians, they don't look for facts.
No,
they're
lazy.
They
They're
just
lazy. They
read.
don't go to look to research nothing. They just go by what somebody say.
What people say.
They
even draw the fact that if 2 people walking down the hill and they see people, a bunch of people going up, they're going and follow.
Yeah.
The PNM used that pattern since we weren't even able to ready to vote. I remember Maxi Taxi coming every election to pick we up just to vote PNM. We don't even know why we vote on PNM.
Correct.
So I am telling you,
Yep.
I am on this. I don't call plenty, but I'm listening. I give the UNC 2 years before they hear my voice. I don't look for nothing. Like some of them cussing the UNC, looking for things.
Yeah.
We know the destruction the PNM did in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I give my government 2 years to settle in and get things in order to start to make the country flower. Right now, you can expect a seed to plant.
Yeah.
And fruit start
to be a one time. Yeah, as the tree plant. Yeah.
People don't understand that when a plant is planted, when a seed is planted, you have to give that seed time for the plant to grow. What we have to do out here is continue throwing water on the seed.
Correct.
So that we can bear good fruits. Trinbagonians understand. Stop fighting the government. They talk all kind of nonsense, show the whole Caribbean about Kamala Persad-Bissessar. We see today that she went the right direction in siding with the US.
Yeah.
I have information that I had to put on social media where Stuart Young and Keith Christopher Rowley sit down in Washington, D.C. before Kamala Persad-Bissessar was even the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And the U.S. was talking about going into Venezuela. And now they're lying and saying that they don't know nothing about that. And Kamala Persad-Bissessar hiding information. I have video to put out there where Stuart Young and Rowley sit down next to each other when they were talking to the U.S. And the U.S. said that they have plans to go into Venezuela. I have that video. So I just sitting back and I'm watching and listening to all the nonsense. But the UNC have work to do. They have to get to the social media people and have them post the truth and keep flooding out the lies of the PNM. That's why I call this up.
All right, brother. Thank you very much for calling, man. Glad to hear your voice.
Thanks so much.
That's my good friend Brooklyn, man, from a long time.
That's one. Call her live.
Hello, Happy.
Hey, Granny. What's up, Granny?
Granny, wait.
Well, Granny, hey, David Welch.
Yes, ma'am.
I listen to all you.
Right.
Thanks so much.
Granny, well, you have Granny living. Listen to the program.
Good.
Granny getting hope.
You getting what? Hurt?
Hope to live.
Oh, all right.
I get a hope to live.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, before 1 or 2 months, Granny will come down in the village and all you will eat plant-based food. Granny don't eat meat, no fish, no egg, plant-based.
All right, Granny. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah.
And you and Kingsley. Right?
All right.
And tell Keith here to hello.
I will tell him.
Granny like all you. Like you too.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Granny. Thank you so much.
Every moment God has every Granny, has every real Granny.
Yes, Granny.
Thanks so much, Granny.
Take
Have
care.
a great one. Call her, you're live. Go ahead. Oh, he hung. Oh, no, I didn't answer. Shucks. Call her, you're live.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Let me tell you something. Trying to convince a PNM supporter that things will get better is like putting pepper sauce on ice cream and licking. You understand? That could never ever work. Let me tell you something. If people had a little common sense in this country and understand the US dollar in any part of the world is what stabilizes the economy of a country.
Correct.
That is, Trinidad dollar don't have no value nowhere else in the world.
Agreed.
Not even in Tobago our dollar have the value of the dollar. Because everything you go in Tobago, you have to pay $2 and $3 more.
Yeah.
And I just, that's part of
true,
Trinidad.
Yeah.
Not true, man.
You understand?
Yeah.
I was surprised
Since
when I went
Trinidad and
across it.
Tobago was dealing in, we started to export oil and gas. Our currency in this country supposed to be US dollar. When you go in Barbados and all these small islands, if you go to the gas station and you have EC and you pay for gas and you get change, you could tell the gas station attendant here what? Give them a change in US dollar.
Yeah.
You could go and change EC anywhere and ask for US dollar and you'll get without even an issue. When Joella Rambaran exposed where Trinidad US dollar was going, they fire him. They try to cover it up.
Yeah.
This issue with this pharmaceutical debacle that is taking place right now.
You racket.
You understand the monopoly that the 1% have over that pharmaceutical industry. And it's things like Panadol and Bengay and these things. These people were being preferred to for millions and millions of dollars as critical drugs,
Yep.
And people had to understand that all the businesses that the 1% set up in this country, all the franchise that they have, is just to do so. And you see when they make the trillions of dollars, you see how they declare how much profits they make. When things hard, they're making $150 million in the first quarter. And
Yeah.
all that money goes into the central bank, and our US money that we get from our energy, they take that and bank it outside of Trinidad and Tobago. People have to understand that is what is crippling this country. And you see this part, this is just the beginning of dismantling that monopoly, that the 1%. That's why you see they would invest every bit. They have to try to scandalize this government to make it look like they are doing something wrong in the country.
Correct.
But once we could get back break that monopoly where local investors who really want Trinidad to build and give everybody an opportunity, and US money start to be distributed within the country and different businesses and things, you're going to see the difference in how our economy would grow.
Agreed.
But when you have all the money just shipping out, let me tell you something, people don't understand what's really going on in this country, you know.
No.
And if we could get a couple people who could think critically and understand and side with this government, this pharmaceutical is one part of breaking that monopoly.
Agreed.
And the Prime Minister know exactly what she's doing. And you see that chairman, the Speaker of the House also, the same person. Let me tell you, all of them know what is taking place. And that agenda that the Prime Minister is trying to expose and dismantle, give it a year or two, and when you see US money start to circulate back into the country, when you have to go and beg, just imagine, you have to go and beg for $200 to travel to America.
Wow.
That's mad thing, boy.
I call that
If you have children studying away, you have to beg to get money to go to educate your child.
Telling me. I call
People
it. Thank you so
understand these
much.
things. Have a good afternoon, gentlemen.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
But that is a crucial point, you know, because part of the problem is that for sure our money not banked in our country. You know?
Nope.
When people make the US, they bank it outside of they're doing that outside. So, but anyway, we did it different today, heavy.
Yeah,
we got the phone lines up high, and I wanted to get to as much calls as possible today, so people.
We're
going on. We're going straight to news and NLCB and
you
news.
want the news, or we didn't take the break? We didn't take a break?
There's only one.
So leave that for the next hour?
What do you mean leave what for the next hour?
The next break.
No, it's a short break.
We did that break already?
No, I mean like it's a short break for this hour.
Oh, okay.
So we went to all of that and straight up to NLCB and the news, right?
Okay, cool.
So stay tuned as we go. We'll be back at 7:15. We go into the NLCB and the news, but you realize we take as much calls as possible.
Yes.
The phone line's really, really hot and blazing. But we're trying to get to everybody. Well, let's try and keep it short, boy. Oh God, but people has been talking for all 10 minutes here.
Yeah. They love to talk to us.
Yeah, they love to talk. It's Anything Friday here on Talk City 91.1 FM under the radar with yours truly, Heavy Duty and David Welch. We'll be back at 7:15. We're taking you straight up to the NLCB and then to the news. Stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry-Leen Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today. Exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
All right, welcome back on the Inside Trinidad and Tobago. We were on time, we start the music at 15 past. So 15 past the hour. It's now 16 past the hour, 7 o'clock ironically. Welcome back to Under the Radar. We're going to go straight to the pension, boy. No tax on pension. All right. That is a recent news coming out of Parliament today by the Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar, as Cabinet has agreed Trinidad and Tobago not to tax private pension. And this is in accordance with the Income Tax Act, Chapter 7501. The Honorable Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar giving the revelations today inside of the Parliament. Now, this is a winner. Not only did the public service win with the 10%, but now the private sector is also winning with no tax on pensions. No tax on pensions that will affect thousands and thousands of citizens right here in Trinidad
including
and Tobago.
me.
You're...
Remember that pensioner?
You public, and you are public pensioner. You getting paid from the state? Isn't that NIS something? You know?
I get pension from the state.
Yeah.
You crazy?
Where you get pension from? You have a pension plan? You get through by your private pension set up.
I have a private pension set up because I didn't know if I had enough. And I didn't know if I had enough NIS contributions.
All right.
Because I very rarely work. For people, more was doing.
You see why it good? I'm telling you that, you know, every cameraman, every time you get paid for a little something outside, right? You go pay it in my fund, don't I? Anyways, right? My fund. I had to get some. It now starts. So anyone that getting pension from 2026 onwards, there'll be no taxes on that, all right? As of January 1st, 2026, there's no tax on your pension. This is really a win.
That is private pension. This is not government pension.
No, not government pension. And that, you see, cut the live. Cut the recording. We on radio. We on radio.
The background a little bit.
Listen, Heavy, you see, you in red. Why you in red, boy?
You know, I haven't wear a red jersey since 2016.
And you wear it now?
No, listen to me. I refuse to wear a red jersey for the last 10 years. I have about 3 red jerseys, and I said, you know what? I can wear a red jersey now because PNM not in power.
You should have bonnet.
No, it's not a PNM jersey, and PNM don't own the color red.
Watch it. You're wearing red, and the first symbol on your shirt starts with P.
Where's that?
That's polo, right?
I didn't even watch what this year. I just said my poem, none of my poem red jersey. And
you put red.
Yeah, I have 3 red jerseys.
Yeah, I agree with you on something that you said yesterday again. When you said the government needs to be on social media, or they need to up the social media game.
Yeah.
Because how you telling me, Heavy, no tax on pension, right? Why the hell it coming out as no tax on pension general?
Yeah, it coming out as that.
Because it's untrue. There's no tax on private pension.
Yeah.
And people need to understand that it is not NIS. And watch now. Watch it, eh? I asked him, when I saw it in Parliament and I listened to these statements by the Prime Minister, I paused one time, right?
Yeah.
And I say, I don't know what the PNM going to say already. No, I already know. I say, I already know what they're going to hit us with.
Yeah,
Am I read it for you?
Read it for me.
I said job, boy. It was easy to predict, and I called in yesterday, and he spoke about it. He said that communication is not just about telling the people, but it's about analyzing and knowing what they're going to hit back with. All right, listen to this, son. PNM ain't gonna miss it.
I tell you, they're not missing. I tell you, they just say anything.
Watching nice picture from our media house, right? It says pension income to be free or tax free from 2026. That is a misleading headline.
It's a very misleading headline. That what it is do.
Yeah, that is misleading.
Now, to be honest with you, right? They didn't lie.
They didn't lie.
Right? But they didn't put it in the format that it's supposed to be put.
They probably go put it in the story.
In the story. You had to read it. And Trinidad don't have time for that. Them go down and read the headlines and say, what? No pension, 2026, no tax on my pension, boy. That is why the caller call and ask for us to clarify it.
Yeah.
Right? Because the information is being skewed.
Correct.
Right? Badly. Right?
So yeah, the PNM.
Yeah.
Because I said it. I said.
Let me hear them propaganda dog and them saying there.
I said heavy. I paused that clip when I was listening to the Prime Minister and I say, oh God, boy, no boy. I had to at least be clear. I was hoping the Prime Minister was clear. And she was semi-clear. So the PNM posted this today via Brandon Manning. Not if you're in the public service. Like you say, Brandon Manning, not if you're in the public service, increased NIS payment, work to the age of 65, and still have to pay taxes on your pension. And he left it off by saying, enjoy.
I tell you, any move the government make, they're going to attack it in a. No, I understand, as you said, Stephon said this morning, right? They're going to oppose. That is their portfolio right now. My problem is, right? What do we have to counteract when they oppose? You see, we thinking. Here the mindset I feel our government is thinking. Right? We already won. We have a country to run. We have things to take care of. We have things to do. Right? If we focusing on that.
Yeah.
Right? They are not thinking nothing that they're not thinking, I don't know if they're oblivious or they're just not focused, but what is happening in the background?
On the
ground.
Right?
On the ground.
Yeah.
What is happening on the ground? They're not focusing that the ground is shifting.
Yeah.
Right?
And that is one thing people say.
And the ground is shifting from underneath them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You cannot give them a little itty bitty little piece of nothing to hold on to.
I want to answer that. Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
If you realize UNC headquarters closed since after election, and that is what was pushing out all of the social media and people, everybody can walk and forget the party. No joke, you know. That hard to believe, you know. But UNC party headquarters closed.
The party had a very strong social media campaign, right? They need to understand that they won the elections on social media, not the media, you know, because the media was pushing the government agenda. Because they're the 1% media. They want the government to stay in power. The UNC won on social media with social media bloggers and activists.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
They had a strong campaign. With regards to when everybody win and all the little things and then they was putting all day. But every time they put out that, who forward it, repost it, put it up on the sticker, put it on the profile picture, post it on the TikTok, post it on the... Who do that?
It's people on the ground.
Right?
Yeah, social media.
Right. And the opinions of the people were spread. Right? And there were social media bloggers that became overnight activists, even though they knew nothing about politics. They were just coming and cussing the PNM on the media. Right? Right. including Trimexi cartoon. He was cussing everybody. Right? Now, think about it. Right. They won. It ain't done.
No.
We are local government coming up just now.
Correct.
And these people are now go. People jump ship.
Yeah, boy.
You imagine people jump ship in 11 months.
That bad.
That bad.
That bad.
Yeah, people who was hugging up and jumping up, cussing now.
Yeah, that bad.
And they can't just pretend, well, all right, there ain't nobody, so let me just move on. Let me don't forget about them, let me just move on. Every time they talk, people listening. And then they're doing lives.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And people watching. Mm-hmm. I tell you, the average man who had time to watch that news day, what we watching, we will showing here, or listen to the radio station. Right? He going home in a taxi, we're right now playing music. One of them urban station. When he reach home, and he bed, and he eat his dinner, and he lie down to go in the bed, he go take out the phone and scroll through the media to see where he messed with the day.
And we'll see
and then we looking for, looking to see who get murder, who get killed, and why scrolling to find out this information who went on into any accident or anything. He will see a man boy. You want to see the worst? Now people suffering. Come and he go stop there for 5 minutes and he go scroll 2 tricks, scroll again, and then he go see a next one.
In your face.
In your face.
Mm-hmm. And we see at times when you're in that radio, when you're in the car, sorry, and you listen to radio and they're playing the music, right? And you hear all that like, my man DJ pull down. Oh, they see what get a guy and then come back to leave you thinking, what you know, right?
Yeah.
So they reach when they hear it again, you say, oh, they what they was talking about.
Yeah.
You
understand?
Your mind, yeah.
This is what I'm trying to explain to you. Right? And if you get about 2-3 months at that, your whole mindset change.
Correct. You don't have to feel it, eh?
No, you don't have to feel it, you know. The narrative in the atmosphere, and it's out there. Right? And even people who were once diehard, you will see starting to question, what are they really doing, boy?
And not affecting them.
No,
it's not affecting them.
It's not affecting them.
But because they're hearing it over and over and over.
Another thing too, it's easier to move and go with the crowd.
Yeah.
It's easier to go and just say what everybody else saying.
Yeah.
It's like a what do you call it? Same thing as when people walking up the street, and it's easy to do that. It's easier to everybody saying that, I could come and say it too.
Yeah.
You understand?
And roll with the crowd.
And the person who's saying different, something like he siding or he get buyout or he understand what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. They have to go back to the drawing board and realize they cannot fight the same kung fu the PNM fighting. That will go back to the Shaolin Temple and that will go and retrain the 36 chamber and come back with social media. It's only social media can beat social media.
TV can't. Radio can't.
Radio can't and TV can't.
You're correct.
This year, you have said, I don't know, you like social media. This year is how they used to do it long time.
Yeah.
This is what, these days are gladiator and all that. This is what people used to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You see this?
That's how they know.
You see this little advice here, the device here, with them apps on it?
Good.
People don't even watch TV again.
That's true.
People don't even watch TV. If the people want to watch TV, people watching Netflix or YouTube. After that, phone. People on YouTube right now.
Even watch it.
People. Alright, to show you thing. People will not listen. People have radio in the car, radio in the house, and listen to we right now on YouTube.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
You know? It's how people watching we on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not even watching. They have a radio on where they can go into the frequency and tune in 91.1 FM to listen to us on radio.
But rather
go and watch you on the phone. Or see we are watching me on the TV in the house.
Yeah, pull up on the house. Yeah.
Understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they're so into it.
Mm-hmm.
That way it is now. Or they can watch you on Facebook.
No, doing something. Yeah.
Correct.
I feel you.
Come on.
I feel you. So we'll play a bit of the Prime Minister's statement. It's not long. It's like 6 to 8
Yeah,
minutes.
we'll play that and then we'll come back
on LCB Right? You want to go to NLCB first and play it or play that?
Yeah, play NLCB first because, and then we'll come back to that.
All right, so stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. Your calls are coming up right after the commercial break. We're going straight to NLCB and then to the clip, and then we're coming back with your calls and opinions on the street to the top. So stay tuned to Talk City 91.1 under the radar. Anything Friday. I think I'll drop for that, boy. Anything Friday. Stay tuned.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
So I'll go right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. I'm Vermala Balkaran. Welcome to Trinidad and Tobago today. Let's take a look at what's trending this morning.
Every morning in Trinidad and Tobago, a new conversation begins. And right here, we take that conversation further, speaking with the stakeholders and voices behind the stories. From news and lifestyle to culture, health, and entertainment, we bring you the topics that matter most as you start your day. Join us weekdays, Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Watch on TTT or join the conversation from anywhere on your smart device at TNT Today Show, Trinidad and Tobago Today, exclusively on TTT.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
All right, 6:34 right now in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and this was the Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar earlier today as she announces a no tax on private pension. Take a listen.
Statements by ministers.
Honorable Prime Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am authorized by Cabinet to make the following statement with respect to the status of a measure stated in the 2026 budget statement by the Honorable Minister of Finance relating to exemption from income tax on pension payments received from approved pension fund plans and approved deferred annuity plans within the meaning of the Income Tax Act, Chapter 7501. Mr. Speaker, this government remains firmly committed to improving the lives of the people of Trinidad and Tobago and ensuring that the promises we make are promises we keep. This government was elected on a clear promise to put people first, to ease the burden on working families, and to ensure that after a lifetime of contribution, citizens can retire with dignity and peace of mind. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, as part of the upcoming finance bill that will be before this Parliament shortly before the close of this session, My government is introducing a major reform to our tax system, one that will exempt from income tax the pension payments received from approved pension fund plans and approved deferred annuity plans. This is a significant and meaningful step forward. It is about fairness, it is about responsibility, and above all, it is about people. For too long, many persons who did the right thing, those who worked hard, they saved consistently and contributed to pension plans or deferred annuities, have found that when the time comes to benefit from those savings, a portion is taken away through taxation. That reality has not always reflected the values we believe in as a nation. A pension is not a windfall. It is not a bonus. It is the result of years, sometimes decades, of sacrifice, discipline, and commitment. It represents foregone consumption today in order to secure tomorrow. It represents workers choosing to invest in their future rather than spending all in the present. My government believes that such responsibility should be rewarded and not penalized. That is why we are removing the tax burden on income derived from approved pension fund plans and approved deferred annuity plans. We're saying clearly to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, if you plan responsibility for your future, this government will stand with you. And Mr. Speaker, this initiative fulfills a clear commitment made in the UNC Congress Manifesto and reiterated in the budget statement for fiscal 2026. It reflects our broader vision of putting people first and ensuring that those who have worked hard throughout their lives can enjoy greater financial comfort in retirement. What the measure does, Mr. Speaker, is this. Under the proposed changes being introduced, income derived from pension fund plans and deferred annuity plans approved by the Board of Inland Revenue will be exempt from income tax. This was a promise made, and this is a promise we are keeping. Mr. Speaker, these are structured, regulated arrangements that individuals enter into over the course of their working lives. The exemption will take effect, very important, Mr. Speaker, will take effect on income earned on or after January 1, 2026. What this means is that any pension payments you receive from these plans from that date onward, January 1, 2026, from that date onward will not be subject to tax income. At the same time, the measure applies to plans that already exist. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, individuals who have been contributing to an approved pension plan or deferred annuity plan for years, even decades prior, will benefit from this exemption going forward from January 1, 2026. In that sense, this measure looks forward by ensuring tax-free treatment of future income, whilst at the same time recognizing and applying to plans that were established before and after January 1, 2026. While we are providing this relief, we are also ensuring the system remains fair, balanced, and sustainable. If an approved pension plan or deferred annuity plan is surrendered before the appropriate time, that is to say before retirement or maturity, then those sums received will remain subject to tax. So this is clearly for retirement. Mr. Speaker, the purpose of this measure is to ensure long-term financial security for our citizens. It is therefore not designed to be a short-term investment vehicle or to be used as an instrument for tax avoidance in the short term. By maintaining taxation on early withdrawals, we preserve the integrity of our tax system and ensure that the benefit is aligned with its true purpose, which is for retirement. This measure, Mr. Speaker, has been developed with the input of the Board of Inland Revenue, and we thank them for their technical expertise, which has helped to ensure that the policy is clear, workable, and aligned with our broader tax framework. We have taken the time to get this right because good policy is not just about intention, it is about execution. So who benefits, Mr. Speaker? This measure, let's make it very clear, is designed to benefit thousands of citizens across TNT. If we put this into perspective, based on past income tax return filings and TD1 declarations for income years previously, to date, 39,063 taxpayers made claims for annuity contributions. So about 39,000, over 39,000 individuals will benefit from this provision on an annual basis. While this So, Mr. Speaker, I say respectfully, this is a significant portion of our hard-working population, and we are committed to protecting. Further, a vast majority of these citizens are modest savers, so we would see that in previous years, the values that they would have put forward for their retirement plans, no values greater than about 100,000 in the main by the majority of persons. This measure will therefore benefit, let's make it very clear, workers in the private sector who have contributed to approved pension plans, individuals who have invested in approved deferred annuity plans as part of their retirement strategy, middle-income earners who rely on these plans as a key source of income after retirement, and future retirees who are currently building their savings and will now do so with greater confidence. So, Mr. Speaker, this is about individuals who took personal responsibility for their financial future. And my government is saying we recognize your effort and we support you. This measure is a promise and it is a commitment made to the people during our campaign. It was included in our manifesto. It was announced in Budget 2025-26, and now it is being delivered through legislation. Too often we have heard commitments were made and not kept. So we are saying my government is different. Promise made, promise being kept. I thank you very much.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. So that there was the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, saying promise made, promise kept. No tax on pension. No tax at all. And it is a promise made, promise kept. And if you plan to take out your pension before, you will get tax. Hopefully you could outsmart the state, you know. You can't outsmart the state! 6224911.
Let's go to the lines.
Yes, sir. 4 lines. Caller.
This is a Prime Minister of class.
Yes, sir.
Prime Minister like Rowley and Stuart Young and wannabe Beckles, you have to take out the CL from class.
Did you just say wannabe Beckles? Wannabe Beckles, hold on. 6224911, 6224911, 15 minutes or less than, roughly?
Yeah, about
15 minutes. All right, so we're taking your calls up to the hour, Trinidad and Tobago. 15 minutes to go. No tax on private pension. What's your thoughts on that? And today's anything Friday. So call if you have some concerns.
Okay, call and talk about anything. You know, anything Friday.
Anything Friday. All right, let's go. Caller, you live. Caller.
Yes, good evening, caller.
All that gambling will stop you from losing local election.
Hey, is anything Friday? Is anything Friday?
I just got why you hang up?
I don't know. You cannot debate with.
Yeah, well, losing local government election. How?
Because they don't want good things. He want to pay taxes, you know.
No, they want this government to fail.
Yeah, he want to fail. In general, that is the thing. They just can't see anything. They can't see progress. They don't like progress. Whenever you talk progression, they say, nah, boy. They want to stay which part there is. They don't want to move the country forward. They just want to stay stagnant. PNM offers that, though. PNM offers the country, staying stagnant, not going anywhere. So, that is them. Caller, you live.
They used to only tax pensions over a certain amount. The higher bracket included the parasitic oligarchies will get a break now.
Is this him, guy?
No, the next guy. I still trying to figure out what we talking about.
You ain't ready, no. You should know. Call your life.
Good day, good day.
Yes,
That's
sir.
excellent by Heavy, boy. That's a good move. Heavy, I just called to bring up on the topic, boy. But my cousin waiting for a car this evening by the Charlieville taxi stand. He and one of his other school friend.
Mm-hmm.
And it have a school in the Caroni Savannah Road. I think it's a servo. And you know what 8 of them fellas and them gang up in the man and beat the man so bad and stab up the man, boy.
Yes.
I know going on mount up to see the man. So you see that why I support the Prime Minister when they put the police in schools and starting to charge parents and things by that. So that young little criminal going to school by. So you telling me where them get weapon to stab out a student, meaning they're going to school with these things?
So you tell them they come out of school on the nation's roadways and they stab up somebody?
In the nation roadway, yeah.
Oh, and on
Two of them waiting to go to school. I'm waiting on a taxi.
Mm-hmm.
And they bunked up our other set from our other school day. And me and a war altercation and 8 against 2. One gets stabbed up bad.
You okay though? You okay?
Well, I'm going on in the mount up the same day. Yeah, good bit of stab.
I don't know if you mind. Which school was that?
Well, he going to go on his north. And I want to believe is some students from the Carolina Savannah Road are being the civil.
Okay. All right, bro.
All right, I hope you get through. I hope you pull through.
Give us an update on Monday.
If any police hold some of them and charge them by is a greater good.
Yeah. Well, give us an update on Monday, brother. Call
Yeah,
us
brother.
on Monday.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
Thanks so much. Wow, boy. 6224911, 6224911. You know, 1,500 students were charged for, were charged for school violence and stuff like that. Huh? Call, are you live?
Yes, fellas, I now listen to the Prime Minister's speech.
Yeah.
Promise kept. Let me hope shop, young go and keep a press conference and say PNM promise that too, you know.
Oh, Lord. Yes, yeah.
Correct.
Everything.
Thanks so much. Caller, you're live. Oh, go on quick, boy. 6224911, 6224911, 3944911. Those are the numbers to call to join the program. You have what? Roughly
10 minutes.
10 minutes again to
Yeah.
go. Caller, you're live.
The tax bracket is from 60,000 to 70,000.
Why don't you just call and drop it like that then?
I have no idea what tax bracket you're talking about.
It is just go on. Tax bracket right to from 60 to 70,000.
What do you mean tax brackets? What do you mean?
I don't know. You know the cost of living actually going down? You know that? I saw an article on that the other day. You know, and I didn't save it, you know.
The cost of living could never be going down.
That's the article I see, I don't know.
In order for the cost of living to go down, the standard of living had to go up.
You don't think the standard of living going up?
Nope.
You and see all they doing, man.
I know the standard of living is going up, and I know the cost of living is going down.
I see that the other day, I don't know what to tell you there.
I don't know what they analyze it. Somebody, they take care of propaganda.
It's probably, I didn't read it. I just saw an
okay.
article and I say, alright, cool. No problem. I'll look for it. Caller, you live. Caller.
Hello, good night.
Yes, sir.
My name is Anthony Chescado. I would like to see the Heavy plane.
Yeah, you're live. Go ahead.
You're speaking to Heavy.
Oh, have you happened to schedule what they do working with Dr. William now?
Hold on, I'm not understanding what you're saying. What you said?
Him that you yes.
Yeah.
Remember boss show you and you say boss before you get to
For some reason, your phone breaking up. You understand what you're saying?
Probably bad talking, yeah.
So I'm not hearing you clearly. Call me back because your phone breaking up. I hardly hear what you're saying, caller.
All right, but what's my number showing up on?
No, not showing up.
All right, I will call.
Call on WhatsApp 3944911 3944911. Call on WhatsApp because we can hear you. Numbers are called 6224911 6224911 3944911 for the
Like my registers, is it bother you, boy?
Me?
Yeah, like you never see a man at registers here.
No, you good. You good with your red. Could I wear blue or something? You know, you could be neutral.
What's that?
Neutral,
You have any marriages at all? No, you don't have. You don't have any. You don't have
No,
any.
I do. But
Any red clothing? The color red does not belong to the PNM.
It does.
No, it don't.
It does.
Just like the color yellow doesn't belong to the UNC.
Nah, you can't tell me yellow don't belong to UNC. I agree with you with red don't belong to PNM, but yellow is rising sun. You're talking about by everybody calling your life.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Evening, caller.
Hey, mister?
Yeah, we in here. Go ahead.
You're on air. Go ahead.
If I find your voice coming fine. But you hear me, right?
Yeah, we
hear your caller. Go ahead.
I the guy who brought the documents here when the election was going on.
The guy who brought the document.
The owner of the program.
The guy who brought the documents to me when the elections was going on the next frequency?
The election we went the other day.
You right? What documents you brought for me?
That in your studio, yeah.
The what?
All right. You know what we'll do, right? This is about Dr. William and the village council, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, you remember me? I the ugly Indian brother.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. I know you.
I just back in memory the ugly Indian one.
No, he came across on the other frequency when I was in the frequency and he bought some documents to me from
But ugly Indian boy catch you.
Yes. I know what I'm talking to now. Yeah, I know what I'm talking to.
I have something for me to fight the local election with.
You have something for me to fight the local election with?
Yeah, but I don't. We can't talk on the phone.
All right, cool.
But you have my number showing up now?
No.
WhatsApp.
I take my number then.
WhatsApp us.
Hold on. WhatsApp the number to 3.
I don't know WhatsApp and then I just have a let's phone.
All right. You want it? You want your number, Heavy?
Yeah, take your number off here now.
Cool.
Hold the line.
Number.
Hold the line.
Don't give your number on here. Hold the line.
Yeah.
Don't give your number on here.
What's the number?
Right, we have about 5 more minutes to go right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. Right, we're taking your calls right now. Call us.
So what's the first of the numbers? All right, yeah, you have a good night. All right, thanks.
All right, cool. What you say?
Who does give the number back to front?
Who
does have the last 4 then go to the first 3? I don't understand that. You have me writing it down back to front.
Oh,
and then he says sorry about that. What is this? Anyway, I forget our numbers now. Where's our numbers? Hold on.
622 4911
4911
Wow.
Hey, no boy. 622 4911 622 4911. Call you live.
Yes, Kido again. Something when we were with the conversation.
Is the same guy calling back?
Nah.
Everything in order?
Yeah, we good. We know.
Whenever the next week, I want this weekend.
Guys, die for heavy.
Because I'm a document and thing on.
Alright, don't worry. I'll get a call one at a time.
Yeah, man, let me go to one.
Right?
All right.
Thank you, caller.
Caller, you live.
Yeah, evening.
Yes, caller.
So, what we doing about the food mafia in Trinidad, boy? How we gonna start to get the cost of living and the cost of groceries to start to go down in the country?
Come on, have a plan, man. You know, somebody had asked about
a plan.
Yeah, of course.
David.
Listen to me
a
carefully.
Plan to put food in your belly.
Caller.
Hold on, let me answer this one first and then you could take it now. But a plan does put food in your belly. What you mean a plan to put food in your belly? But you must have a plan first. You don't just go out to work and say...
Caller, you know, right? Under the Ministry of Agriculture, they allocate land to plant corn. Right? So that the price of corn and grain for animals will go down. So we could get local corn instead of importing the corn and grains for the animals like the sheep, the fowls, the rabbits, And so, with regards to if the feed to feed the animals go down, then the price of meat will go down. Sure. You understand? You on the line?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the plan they have. The Ministry of Agriculture is going to take Caroni 1975, some of Caroni 1975 limited land with us planting cane on, and we're going to start to plant corn, right? But the corn we planting is not for corn to eat and make corn soup. The corn is to cut and use as grain to feed food stock. Correct, as food stock, right? Because we expect the government is spending too much of money to import the same corn to feed the animals, and when the price of the corn goes up, the price of the chicken and the goat and the skyrocket. And so in order to bring meat down, especially chicken and chicken products, right, we are going to have local corn for them.
And that means egg.
Yeah. Egg will go down. Yeah.
Somebody have a farm and I don't get
Yes?
know.
I'm trying to figure out something.
Mm-hmm.
How come Farley was able to send up the price at a dozen eggs from $7 to $15 in Tobago, and the price of a dozen eggs in Trinidad at the very same time was a minimum of $26 and $30-something for a dozen eggs.
Mean send down.
How did we not in Tobago and we can't do it in Trinidad?
You mean send down the price or send up the price?
I'm trying to figure out where what did they in Tobago? They send it up or they send it down?
They send it up.
From what price to what price?
From $7 a dozen.
Mm-hmm.
To
$15 a dozen. Right. And in Trinidad, the same dozen is how much?
The same dozen. The minimum price is $26.
Mm-hmm.
Going up to about $30-something per dozen egg.
Right. So in Tobago, right, there are a lot of people who have farms and breed their own egg, have their own egg farms and sell their own egg at their price in Tobago, right? And then they probably get their feed cheaper, or they probably grow their own feed to feed the fowls, or whatever the case may be. I don't know how it works. But Tobago have their own kind of small economy, you know.
I like that. No. Heavy's actually correct.
No, listen,
because I now went and guide here too.
Yeah, listen to me carefully. Tobago has a kind of, all right, because of the population of the island, right? Local farmers in Tobago, right, sell things at a cheaper rate to other people in Tobago. Not like Trinidad have a wide market, like we are rare people you have different people and groceries and supermarket to sell to, right? If a man kill a sheep, we kill a goat and he cut up the meat, right? He will sell it at a reasonable price because, it's in Tobago. Unlike here, where we sell them for profit, right? So the eggs could be cheaper in Tobago and not in Trinidad. You understand?
Right. So we had to match up the food mafia in Trinidad.
Not necessarily. It's not really a food mafia. It's just a group of conglomerates who controlling and importing the majority of food stock in Trinidad and Tobago, and they were causing problems. We had to start to plant your own food and come up with the idea to plant most of our food and grow most of our food, so we had to import. It's the importers that killing us. You understand? All right. Well, caller, we run out of time. We gotta go until next week, okay?
All right, partner.
We'll have a conversation again. Thanks for the conversation. Yeah, man.
Yeah, brother. All right, and it moved from 7 to 15, and I think it is a price match that was happening there. And also Tobago has their own food division of food security
free bus
as
rides
well.
in Tobago.
Yes, I had to go to Tobago.
We're in the wrong country.
I'm telling you.
We're on the wrong island.
I had to go to Tobago.
Anyway, we until Monday, we'll be back here same time, same place. Enjoy the weekend, Trinidad and Tobago. Be safe. You understand? Yeah, that's it. I'm out.
I just get brain fart and I don't know why.
Go on,
anyway, yes. Keep shooting
friend.
for the stars and everything that you do, Trinidad and Tobago. If you could see it, then you can 100% be it. The moment you choose to give up is the moment a new star is born. Have a great night.